guys, welcome to this section. On this section, we'll be discussing on managing a Facebook page. Right, we've been discussing about marketing channels under the social media marketing and management course, right, for a while now. And on this section, we are going to be looking into managing a Facebook page. We already saw what a Facebook page is all about. We already discussed about how to set up a Facebook page, how to optimize a Facebook page, how to overview of a Facebook page and interface, which is possibly all you need to know before you can be able to manage a Facebook page, right? So this section, we are going to be discussing about managing a Facebook page, and we are going to be looking into Meta Business Suite, which is the Folocom, let me say the recommended app or site for managing Facebook business, basically Facebook page and Instagram, right? But then for this very aspect, we are focusing on Facebook page because we still have a section on Instagram. I'll be covering that on Instagram, right? And we are not using any platform outside Facebook for now because we are discussing only Facebook right now. So for other platform, that will be discussed on another section later. But for this very section, we are going to be focusing on managing a Facebook page, right? To be able to manage the Facebook page, number one thing you should have in mind is you need to understand and know what you are going to do, right? You need to define your roles. You need to know what your role is. Now, if you're managing a Facebook page, like I stated, you need to understand your role. You need to know what you will be managing. It's just like you are maintaining a brand's reputation. You'll be creating content, you'll be replying to customers, you'll be checking insights, how the page is growing, how the business is getting engagement, and so on. You are going to be replying inquiries, relate with customers, publish content, come up with content ideas, content strategies, and so on, right? So you are basically going to need to understand the niche or the brand with which you are managing before it's going to be very effective. For instance, if you are to manage an agro brand, it means you should have an idea about that particular brand. So if you don't have an idea about agro business or whatever, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to create content that resonates with their brand or their audience rather. So you need to have detailed information, detailed idea about the brand. But if you don't know how to, if you don't have any knowledge about that, you just have to use the content creation guidelines that we discussed on the content creation section to be able to come up with any content. You can get ideas from similar brand, get ideas from blog posts and so on, but you should get ideas from brands or blogs, you know that, or blog sites, you know that these ones are legit, not to go and create anyhow content or get content ideas and jump into. You can use the likes of ChatGPT, Google Bard, and their likes to just get one or two information about this so that it can make it very easy. So we are going to actually look into how we can go about that. But then it is very important to understand managing a Facebook by first starting with understanding the brand with which you are going to be uh, working with, right? So with that being said, the next thing is what you understand how to navigate around your Facebook page, which is what we have covered in our previous video. So if you've not gone through it, I would appreciate or encourage you to go over that video because everything you need to do to manage a page has been discussed. Right now is just getting started with managing a page, right? So before you can manage a page, you need to have an admin access on the page, right? You need to have an admin access on the page before you can manage the page. And how do you do that? You get your clients or whoever that is giving you the admin role, you get them to add you as an admin. And how do you do that? You just you log into your browser, you log into your Facebook account, right? You log into your Facebook account and few minutes. All right. So this is our Facebook page, right? So you go to the Facebook account, go to the professional dashboard, right? You go to the professional dashboard, click on manage. If you click on manage, you are going to see overview and so on. So scroll down to the bottom where you see page access, right? Then you see where you can add an admin to the page. So you ask them, you make them, or you just encourage them or talk to them to add you as an admin on the page. Then you have access to the page and you can act, you can manage the page the right way, right? So that is it. We already covered this on the first video, but I just have to go over it. Now, you can use Canva to design to come up with your content with which you want to promote. You can use Canva to come up with your content, and you can equally design if you know how to design, or if they have a graphic designer, you can work with them. You can work with a graphic designer, right? To be able to manage a page properly or to be considered, having graphic design knowledge is going to help you a lot. It's very important, right? But if you don't know how to design, you can equally use Canva, of which there's a course on how to design with Canva. If you're on regular, there's a course on regular you can learn how to get started with designing on Canva. But if you want to go more professional, you can just get the course on graphic design on Super Plan, right? But then you can get started with Canva and get to design using your Canva. Canva is very easy to go with, and you'll be able to flow with Canva, right? So now you can get your content idea, then you get started with promoting. For instance, if I want to get started with publishing, rather, if I want to maybe let me use OpenAI right now. Let's use OpenAI, ChatGPT, chat.openai. So if I want to use ChatGPT, which I want to use to demonstrate what I want to do right now, now I can decide to considering I'm trying to get content idea for a brand now, considering a social media marketing agency with focus on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and web design. Come up with a content calendar. Come up with a 1 month content calendar. So for instance, if I decided to do something like this to get an idea from ChatGPT, can you see? This is June. You can see what they are doing. June, Facebook blog post, share a link to a new blog, blah, blah, blah. Importance of web design. Now let's take a look at this. Can you see? So it's trying to give us content ideas starting from June 1st to what? The last day of June. So now from here, I already have a table of what I need to be posting or publishing every day, right? I already have an insight of what I need to be publishing every day. So this is the content calendar. So now I can decide to every day create something related to what I have here, right? I can say, okay, can you create content for June, okay, let's say June 4th, using the calendar and description above. The content should be for Facebook post, should be a Facebook post rather. All right. So now I am trying to use ChatGPT now to come up with an idea so that I will not stress ourselves with what to create, right? If you already went through the copywriting section, the content creation section, you should not find this very difficult to do, right? And you can see these contents are AI written. If you read them, you know that these are AI related content, right? You can edit them. You can edit them, make them friendly, or just write on your own. Just get the idea and write on your own. Our team has been working tireless to create stunning website that only look amazing, but also give us social. Check out, right? Can you see? So now, maybe if this is what I want to post, if at the end of the day, this is a post I want to actually curate. So all I need to do is just go to the page, publish it, right? I'll publish it. So I will either schedule the post for today, for tomorrow, which is 4th, right? Or I can post immediately. Right now, I already have my content, assuming it is the content I want to publish. I already have my content. The next thing is to upload the image. So if at the end of the day, I already have what I want to upload, maybe I can come to Canva and just type business, under business, marketing, or agencies. I can just check marketing. Then I can, under marketing, I'll just search for a design, right? I'll just search for a design that suits with what I want to work. Okay. Okay, let me just go back and use the search the right way. So I'll just come to this place, search for, I'll use keyword web design graphics. So I can just maybe do something or contact the graphic designer in charge of the brand so that we can do something and we'll be on the same page. So maybe I decided to go with this design. Maybe I've chosen this particular design to go with. And you can see this is a pro design. It's a pro design. So you need to upgrade to the pro version before you can have access to this. You can see most of the designs are very beautiful. Can you see they are very beautiful? So I can click any of the ones that I seems to find very interesting and I go with it, right? So let me choose this one. Okay, let me just go with this one for the sake of this. So I'll just customize it to my taste. So I can decide to, okay, it's still loading. I can edit this. I can edit this using the description or the headline I want to use. Okay, let's say to reach your customers fast, reach SMA Villa. So if this is what I want to use, I'll just download it. I'll just download it. I just download it. Then go to my page. Go to my page and publish it. Right. So I'll just select photo, or if it's video I want to use, I can just go ahead. So I'll just click on select photo, go to my files, then select that particular photo, and we are good to go. So I'll go to download this image. So if this image I want to use, I'll just add it and publish it. Right. Okay. I think this is giving this issue because of the what's it called? It's giving the issue because the file format is not matching with what is expected, right? So you just ensure that you use the right dimension or right image whenever you are trying to create or publish a content. So I used what's it called? I used Instagram instead of Facebook dimension, and that's why it's coming up with that. So once you are done, you just click on publish, and that's it. It will be published. But in a situation whereby maybe you want to schedule your content for the next 1 week, right? You want to publish content. You want content to be publishing every day, even when you are not online. That's where understanding how Business Suite works will help you, and that's what we are going to be covering. That's what we're going to be covering right away. So you can also maximize the use of stories to create engagement on your page, create content using the content creation format that you were taught, and ensure that these are not just content you are creating, but content that will encourage engagement on your page. It is very important. And not just your page, your client's page, right? So now, how do we now access Business Suite? So you can either go to Business Suite by, once you click on post, you can click on Business Suite, or you visit the web, you visit www.facebook.com or business.facebook.com, business.facebook.com. You type business.facebook.com, it will definitely take you to the what's it called? The Business Suite interface where you will be able to. All right, so let's permit this. Okay, this is a Business Suite, right? This is a Business Suite. So ensure that if you're managing multiple pages, ensure that you select the right page, right? So for the sake of this class, we are using SMA Villa. So I'm going to select SMA Villa and the page will load. So this is the SMA Villa. You can see we have Facebook and Instagram, right? The Instagram is connected to Facebook. So Business Suite enables you or helps you to navigate both Facebook page and Instagram page, right? That's one importance of Business Suite. So you can download the app from Play Store. You can see Meta Suite. You can download it from Play Store, right? Or the moment you try to visit it, they'll ask you to open the app. You can open the app and you use the app. So once you open the app, this is how the interface of the app looks like. This is what the app looks like if you're using your mobile phone. If you're using your mobile phone, this is what it looks like. So you can see you have to the left hand side there, you can see this is a page. You can see edit, you can edit your page, you can see notification of the page, you can create posts, you can see number of followers, you can create reels, you can create stories, you can create adverts, you can upload media, photos, video, you can check messages, you can even add tags like to-do list. Maybe you are supposed to do something as the page manager, you can add your to-do list there. You can also save time by publishing or scheduling your posts. And right down here, you can see that we have the home button here, right? We have the home here, we have content, we have other things here. We are going to understand this more as we proceed. But then, this is just the mobile version of it. If you click on tools here, you can see on tools there, you can see you have notifications, you have ads, you have planner. This planner is where you are planning your content, just like the word is. You are planning your content. For instance, if I want to schedule content to run for the next 10 days. I can use this planner to select the date and fix my content according to the date and the time I want them to be uploaded. Right? Business Suite is just like your wall where you see other posts and other brand or whatever you're following, you see their content and so on. Then this appointment, you can set appointment with a client, right? You can use this very one. Events, you can set up events, you can get orders, you can insight, more on settings, feedback, help center. There's so much to actually review, but we are going to look deeper into that later. You can create content and you can see this is a home page. This is how your post appears on your wall, and that's what you are seeing here. So you can see your post here, you can see the engagement on your post, both reels, still stories, mentions, and so on. Your inbox, you can check your inbox and reply to messages both on Facebook and Instagram. So this app works on both Facebook and Instagram, but because we are dealing with Facebook, we are more using Facebook, right? So the next thing is what? Okay, I think all right. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay, we'll visit the Business Suite on our web browser, right? You can apply the same thing to when you're using your mobile phone. But for the sake of this, we are using this very laptop, right? So you can see everything you see here, you are having a subversion of it on the app. You will not have everything, but you have some aspect of it, right? So we are going to be looking into each of them. You can see this is a cover photo on your page. You can see Facebook and Instagram connected. You can edit your Facebook page. You can edit your Instagram profile. You can see total number of followers. You can see total number of followers, both on Instagram and Facebook, right? You can create reels. You can create ad. You can create posts. You can create story. You can go live. You can post videos across pages. You can bulk upload reels. You can bulk upload videos using this very Business Suite, right? Now, on the to-do list, you can see this is just like a plan. Complete at least 5 tasks to finish plan. Publish one ad, publish one story on Instagram, publish one post on Facebook. This is just like a recommendation from Facebook actually. So you can equally create your own. You can come up with a task. If you click on this see full plan now, you're going to see more about this plan. See loading. Right? You can see this is a plan. You can set up a plan by publishing one ad, publishing one story. This is like 5 days left for this week. So I can decide to every week, this is what I'm going to do for this week, right? You can see I'll publish one ad this week. I'll create one story this week on Instagram. I'll publish one post on Facebook, publish one post on Instagram, then publish one story on Facebook, maintain a response rate of 1%, visit insight. You can see. So this way, you can be able to track or set up a plan for the week, set up a target, a goal, and you walk through it, you run through it, right? You walk and run through it. So you can check the results at the left-hand side. You can check audience, you can check messaging, benchmark, right? By benchmark, you can see, you can now compare against similar businesses. So you can compare what your brand is doing with other brands so that you can see what you are doing and how you can get better at it, right? So overview here is basically on content. It's basically on content. You see the overview performance of your content, right? How your content are performing across the platforms. You can check your content to see the content itself. If you click on content, you see the content itself. They will appear here, right? Depending on the duration or the date. Now, for this earnings, this video, this is for people that have their this thing monetized, their page is monetized. You can see total earnings here. If it is monetized, you are going to see it here and so on, right? So that is more of what we are trying to look into insight here. So let's go back. Let's go back to home and see what we have here, right? So it was see full plan we went to and we saw all of those things. So you can see messages, you can see comments, you can even reply to messages and comments. You can invite people to follow your page, and anybody that interacted with any of your content, you can send the invitation to them. You can see I have about 18 persons here. I can click on send an invitation to them, and invitation will be sent to all of them. So I'll just select all the reactions, not just reaction, I'll select comment also. So whoever that reacted and commented, I'm going to send invites so that they will follow my page. So this is very important because it's going to contribute to the growth of your page. Anybody that interacts with any of your content, you can, through this, invite them back to your page, right? So now you can also see update, recent ads that you did. You can see all your posts as well. You can see what's new, the latest update about business suits from Meta. You can see accounts are now, Meta business accounts are now called business portfolios. Can you see? They changed the name with effect from what? 29. Okay, this announcement was January 9, 2024. You can create reels from your photos, meaning you can publish a photo and convert it to a reel. That's an update. You can see ad drafts are now available. Your ads will be automatically saved as drafts that can be reviewed, that you can review and publish later. So these are updates. You can click to see more updates and so on, and learn more about this aspect. Then to the left-hand side here, you can change pages, just like I mentioned earlier. You can see notifications, whatever that is. If there's any notification to your page, either a comment, a mention, a reaction, and so on, you're going to see them on this notification. And you can mark them as read, or you can equally what do we have here? You can filter them and check the ones you want to respond to. If it is Facebook recommendation comment, you can check using this filter. And if it is to set up preferences, you can set up what you want to appear on this notification. Is it Facebook comment? Is it Instagram comment? Is it announcement? Anything. You can prioritize whatever it is you are doing here so that it can ease the management of the page. Very important. And you can also respond to messages of clients or customers to the Facebook page or Instagram through this chat section. You can see Messenger, Instagram, even WhatsApp, right? Facebook comments, Instagram comments, right? You can use all of these to manage your page effectively. And you can navigate around most of these things here to see to how most of them works. Until you start using them before you have an understanding of how they works, right? You cannot just assume that you'll be able to do that when you are not implementing or you're not using them, right? So let's go back because it has switched. Let's go back to SME Villa. Let's go back. All right. So the next thing here is what? The next thing is lead center. If you are running ads and you are generating leads, for instance, you are running what's it called? Lead generation ad. You are using lead form. You'll be able to collate your leads after you must have run your ad or run your ad. You'll be able to see the information you got from your leads. They are going to appear, and you'll be able to use them. You use them with whatever it is you want to use them for. There is so much to do about this actually. You can you can see intake, drag and drop a card here to move a lead to this stage. Qualified, no qualified lead, drag and drop a card here to move a lead to this stage. Converted. Now, for instance, if you have a form, if I click on this add new stage now, I can decide to set up a funnel, right? And give these people permission. I can create a funnel and give these people permission. So the funnel now, it could be from, you can see the top of funnel, intake, when you are getting customers. Middle of funnel, this is where you are qualifying your customers. Then bottom of funnel, this is where you have converted them. These are customers that you have already converted. So if your business or the organization you are managing have all of these things, you can use these intakes to qualify leads so that you know the leads that you can follow up and do whatever. If it is complete or lost, you can equally add it here, right? You can add them here. So now you can see this is what we have. If you click on this add new stage, all of what you are seeing here is what we can see there. Now, if you want to bulk edit or you want to set up campaigns, you can select and use these very ones. You can create your forms. It could be an automated form. If automated chart, let me click on this. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here on this automated chart. Okay, I believe there's nothing there. Let me select the second one. There's nothing there. All right, it's fine. Let's custom. So let's select from here down to January and see what we have here. Let's see all forms and see. Okay, there's no lead here. There's no lead here. Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. Now, if I want to add leads to this, now I can decide to add lead. I can either upload a lead or create lead. So if I click on lead, if I decide to create a lead, now you can see these are information about the lead. So I can decide to upload leads by their information, by what I have collated, and add it, and it will be added to this place. Or I can add it by uploading leads. So import leads with visible. So if I click on this now, it means I want to upload a lead. So if I already have a lead, I have leads in let me say in document format, is it XLSV or what's it called, or CXV format. I can upload them here. Let me see if I have some leads here. Oh, I don't have anything here like that. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure there's anything like that here. How is there is, I would have actually uploaded them. And the moment we upload them, we'll see them here. And we can drag leads. Okay, let me just add manually and see. Let me add manually. Uh, 0802408399397 email. gmail.com. All right, so I can company name, I can put work, blah, 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 and add it. Now you can see we've already added a lead here. You can see it's showing here direct because it was manually added. Now, if this is the first time I'm collecting this lead, I can decide to know that yes, this is what I have. It is at the intake level, and I have their phone number and information. I have their phone number and information. I can write a note, an important note here for the lead to understand about the lead, right? And I can also assign them to any of these people. Any of these are the two admins on this Facebook page. I can assign the lead to these people to be able to follow. So if I have like 10 admins and I have what they are supposed to do, I can equally assign leads to them individually. So I can decide to, after everything, I can decide to qualify this lead. I can move this lead from intake to qualify. Can you see? it means this lead is qualified. If I have converted the leads, I can move the lead to this place. It means I've converted the lead. So if I have multiple of them, you are going to see all of them show here. And if I've lost this lead, I can decide to click on lost, and the lead will be, it means the lead has been lost completely. I can decide to still create another page, maybe upsell, so that I can upsell after I've converted them on this first funnel. I can upsell them to this very page, right? This way, you are able to collate your leads, and you are able to get one or two information of what is happening in your business and so on, right? And if you are running adverts and you have a form, you can equally use the form. You can equally use the form to generate your leads, right? So that's that about this particular lead center, right? Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, so content here is where you get to see your content. Why is this taking time to load? Right, you get to see your content here. But then I still want to say something about this lead because we are not done yet. Let's go more into the leads. If I click on it, all tools now, I'm going to see other tools, more important tools we can use to manage our page. All these ones here, these ones, there are more of what we already saw on the business page. And this is for people, for advertising, billing and payment, right? Then analyze and report. This is where you get insights and one or two information about what is happening on your business. For how long have I not been speaking, please? Hello, ma? Can you hear me? Please, for how long have I not been speaking? This thing got... Okay, my page is actually sharing. It's actually sharing. Please let me know if you've joined since and maybe I got disconnected along the way. Please remind me, because I've actually covered a lot and I wouldn't want to.
Sir, there is no volume.
Disconnected. For how long, please?
And since you connected back, there is no volume.
Okay, how about now?
Yes.
All right, so
I can hear you now.
You can select any of these depending on what you use, connect them, and the forms or leads you collect, you can engage them, and through the informations, you can send, automate messages and so on to them. So this is an amazing tool to manage your page. It's very important to manage your customer, your brand. So that's that about this. Here you can see content planner. We were trying to look into content actually before the content planner. You can see This is almost similar to everything we know about creating posts and real stories, field grid. In terms of this field grid now, let's look at the field grid. Let's see. This will work majorly for Instagram. But Facebook, let's see how it goes. This is a feed, right? If I click on grid, you can see this is how the grid is going to appear. I can decide to what's happening? Okay, trying to get something here. So you can, this is how the grid looks like. So this is just basically seeing how your content are arranged, right? So you can see mentions and tags. You can check people that have mentioned and tagged you, right? You can see people that have mentioned and tagged you on the post. You can see, you can maybe get clips from videos. Maybe you did a live section and so on. Let's see, still loading. So maybe you have, there's a video, you did a live session, you can clip them, edit them, and post, right? Create posts with them or publish them. For Facebook photos, it's just like collections of photos, playlist, collection of playlists. You create playlist. We've not created any playlist here. You can create playlist of what you want to do, right? If it's series, you can also look into the collections and see the series of collections you have here. If I click on this new series now, it will allow me to create series, content episode that can be watched in any order. You can see this. So for people that are into maybe video production and so on, this is going to be very helpful to them. It's going to be very helpful. Or you are into storyline, something that has to do with episode, you can go with this series. It will make so much sense. So these are all tools you can use to manage your page, right? Then this planner, on the planner, you can plan your content. On Monday, you can fix a post on Monday, right? You can fix a post on Monday, or you can do anything on Monday. Can you see create? This is Monday. Today is Monday. You can't publish because today is already here. It's just to create. Then on Tuesday, you can see you can schedule a post, right? Either a post, story, or create reels, or schedule an ad to start running on Tuesday. And by so doing, you can select the time you want everything to go, and it will start dropping. So, for instance, as a social media manager that may not have all the time to be coming up to publish all the time, you can just maybe set up your content on Friday or Saturday, right? Set them up, schedule them to start running the following week. Monday to Friday, you can schedule your content one day and it will start running down to the rest of the week. Even when you are not online, it is going to be published. So I can select this schedule now, click on schedule post, right? Then I will, it's opening. Can you see? I'll select the date I want the post to drop both on Facebook and Instagram. Save the date, right? Save the date. Then come to this place. Come to this place. I'll come to this place and create the post I want to publish. Scroll down. Can you see? Public, right? I'll make it public, not private. Then scroll to the top, drop the content, select the image or photo, add the image or video you want to use, and you're already good to go, either photo, videos, or templates. So if I want to pick an image, maybe I'm using this image. Maybe I'm using this image, right? If I'm using this image, I will just add it, upload it. You can see this is the image. So the next thing is I'll just scroll down to the bottom, check the time I want it to start running. I want it tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 7 a.m. 8 a.m. I'll just fix the time, everything. Then click on schedule. By the time I click on this schedule, once it gets to 10 a.m. or any time I use tomorrow, the post will be published. So you can do as many as possible. Select the different dates, select a different type, and publish your post. You can publish for a whole month, and the post keep dropping every day, every morning. That way, it becomes very easy to manage a page, right? So that's what this content, this planner, discard changes. That's what this planner does. It's very effective and it's very helpful. And this is similar to what we have on the app. Almost the same thing as what we have on the app, right? So you can use a planner on the app, but just that there are some features on this app, on the website, that you don't see on this app, right? So the website has more features than that of this. So you can add as much as you want, and you are good to go. For adverts, you are not doing adverts right now because we have a section on adverts. For insights, you can check insights of the page, see the performance of your page, your content, your plans, your messaging, and so on. Look at the reach. You can see if you are earning, you can see approximate earnings. You can see so much about your page so that you can get informed of what is happening on the page, whether the page is growing like this one. You can see reach breakdown. It's reducing so much because we've not been engaging on this page, right? You can check the performance, track what's happening, check what you are getting, organic reach and both paid ads, so that you understand how your brand or your page is growing, right? It is very important. So you can check all of these plans, results, benchmark, like we checked earlier. You can go through them and see all of these things, how they work. Then autos here, we already saw these autos. We already saw it earlier where we explained the most important ones for this very paid management, right? So you are going to understand more as we proceed into running Facebook ads in subsequent section, right? So this is how to maximize business suite to manage your page effectively and reduce some reduce the way you spend time in some things, reduce stress, maintain, like that's absolutely time management. Actually, that's absolutely time management, right? So that is that. That is that.